little bit early. Oh god, I can hear myself. It was very quiet, so you probably didn't hear it, but I could hear it. Hello! What's up? Turn this up just a teeny bit. Not that much. No, not quite. Well, I think that's where I had it. Whatever, that's fine. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Hello! You're working on your model as you speak. Let's go! Hello Annie, hello Orvis, hello Bliss, hello Jackson, hello Crook Gamer, how you doing? Uni, Mondai, hello. Hello. If I seem tired today, I am. I got my shot yesterday, I got my booster shot. And yeah. I'm a little bit in pain. My body is aching and I keep getting like the hot and cold flashes, you know, when you get like really, really sweaty and then you get super cold and then you get really sweaty and then you get super cold. It just goes back and forth. Yeah. But I got myself some tea. I have a lot of water here. I'm gonna be drinking water all day and stuff. I'm going straight back to bed after stream, so I'm just gonna like chill for a while today. Oh, and I asked Alpapa if he maybe would perhaps consider maybe getting me Starbucks, perhaps. We'll see. But yes, hello! What's up? How are you all today? How's everybody doing? You doing alright? Already gotten your second booster shot? Yeah, this is only my first booster shot. I've been pretty slow to get my shots because I don't actually go outside that much. So I pretty much get my shots anytime that I'm traveling. Which means the last time I got my shots was October of last year. And then I haven't really gotten shots since. So... But I'm traveling again, so I have to. The eyeglass on this model is crazy. It's kind of crazy. It do be a little crazy. It's, there's a lot of shiny bits on this. You can actually change them out. So, I wanted to talk about all this today. This is a customizable model. It comes with a lot of different pieces that you can, play around with. It, has different eye shapes. It has different eye styles. The outfit doesn't really change too much, but you can change, like, it has socks that you could change, so you don't have to have thigh highs like this. You can actually have shorter socks. Yeah, cool stuff like that. Hello, Allie. Yeah, I'm traveling for my vacation. I'm going across the country. Not out of country, but a bunch of my friends live on the other side of on the other coast, basically. So I have to fly for 8 hours to go over there. Oh. It's okay, I'll bring lots of Japanese study materials so I can study while I'm... sip my tea a little bit more. So, customizable models are actually models that people have made, pre-made already, that have like a bunch of different pieces that you can kind of just change colors of or change out or like swap. There's a couple of places that you can get some customizable models. You can get them from like Booth. You can get them from Etsy. You can get them... There's actually some people who posted like coffee links or Gumroad links on Twitter before. So you can use those. Make sure to have parental supervision for your 10-year-old personality. Oh my god. I'm not traveling as the 10-year-old. I'm traveling as the 21 forever-year-old. So it's fine. I'll be an adult. But yes, so this model, for instance, actually has, if I move, where is it? This, okay. If I move this over a little bit, this is its default form, and it comes with like the credits on it and stuff. And then when you go into the settings for the model, all of these things, and you go into the expression editor, that's actually where all of the stuff for it happens. You have to like create a new expression, but then you can go through and you can start changing bang pieces. You can change the bang length of everything. You can add different like hair pieces on the outside, like that. You can change the length of these things. Wait, where's the length of that one? Is there not a length on that one? Maybe there's not a length slider on that one. Oh no, it's this. Oh my god! Hello! Hello! Also, I need to move this to the side so you can actually see what I'm doing with it. But hello, Raiders! Hello, 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 hello! Not a tiger attack. Gowl! What's up? I was just talking about customizable models like this one that I have here. Actually, if this is like the default kind of form for it, I made a customized version of mine to look like this. Ta-da! Yeah, it's really cool, right? There's actually a bunch of these things. One of the more popular ones is the Jenny model. So I actually have the Jenny model. I customized my own Jenny model to, it's this one, I think. I customized my very own Jenny model. It looks like this. I am a mommy in this form. And then I can have, where is it? Where's the top? Oh, you can turn on and off bangs for it. And you have like a little jacket for it and stuff. The Jenny model doesn't have as many pieces as the one that I was just looking at, but you can change the textures on it, and the creator doesn't mind. Yes, the layers shift the parts via like a parameter, yeah, like an expression toggle. So you can go through and you can like toggle a bunch of different things on and set it as an expression, then you just have to press a button to get it to the right parameters like you want it to be. Mommy Kozii makes me happy. I'm glad. I can see the Ara hand thing. Where is it? No, not that button. That was removing everything, I think. Oh my. Hello. These are not free use. These are not free use. So this one, I actually have a screen set up for this. So let's go over there. And then we remove my paint tool side window. I have that open just so we can look at like textures and stuff. But so the Jenny model was 3,000 yen, which I think is $30. Right? You can see that I have bought it. So the Jenny model was $30. The other one that I had is actually a lot more expensive. Oh, it's about 25 now. Oh, right, because yen has gone down a lot. That's right. So it's not like a fully approximate. Oh, hello, bot. Nice to see you, bot. So it's not a fully approximate, like, transition between yen and US dollars anymore. But, so this model was about 30 when I bought it. Should be about 25 now. And then the other one that I was looking at, the Lanoi one, I didn't buy mine on Booth. I bought it on a different site. I think I bought mine on Coffee? I think I bought mine on Coffee. But this is the Booth one for it. This one is about 7,000 yen. It was about $70, I think. Actually, I think it was more expensive when I bought it on Coffee. You should buy it on Booth. I think it was more expensive. Man. So if you want these two models in particular, the Jenny model link is this one here. And then the Lanoi Girls College model is this one here. Yeah, mods at work. Thank you, Six. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it depends on the cost of these. Some of them are free, but they can be kind of harder to find because a lot of customizable models take a lot of work to put together. So usually they're on the cheaper end for live 2D models, but they're not like fully free. There's another one that I have that I have shown off before. I'm sure you guys have remembered or can remember my slime model if you've seen me play Slime Rancher basically ever. I have this this jiggly boy. I actually have it was set up for Halloween, so I put a skull on my bow. But this jiggly boy is also a customizable model. It has a bunch of different ears and pieces. For this one, you actually have to change textures instead of worrying about doing expressions, usually. Except for, like, the ears. The ears are kind of an expression toggle. No, my mom did not hijack my stream. So this model is one that I got off of Gumroad. And you can see this has... It's got 17 different ear or head parts. It has a bunch of new like ears and horns and etc. It actually has expressions. Not all of the customizable models have expressions because a lot of the customizable models are expression based for most of this stuff. So it's a little bit harder to do actual expressions. This one also comes with different colors already preset, and you just kind of grab the textures that you want and you put them in. So customizable is good for starting off and doing fun stuff like jiggly boys. Yeah, it's fun. Do you have a good place/video that can take you step by step on how to get into VTubing? I don't right now, but I should make one. The drool toggle is adorable. Yeah. Ah, I'm just so hungry right now. So the slime, if you want the slime model, you can find that over on Gumroad. There's also another one that I have. I think I have 4 customizable models total. Something like that. This one is another one of the ones that has like hairstyle changing and stuff like that. Oh god. For some reason, the bow is glitching the hell out. But this one, I set up to have 2 different forms technically. I could be a cat girl. Haha. So this one is another one that has like the different pieces on it. What the fuck is wrong with your bow? I don't know. Weird stuff. So this one is another one that has different pieces on it for different hair pieces and stuff like that. It's another one that you go into the expression editor for, and you can change out parts. It actually has a bunch of preset things already. But you can go and create like expressions, and you can change the hairstyles. You can change if it has like stockings or not, and like what kind of stockings. I think you would have to edit the textures for some of it. You can change the brows into different shapes, the hair length, along with like the style. So say you're doing this style, then you can change the length around. Or like doing this style, you change the length. It has different outfits on this one. So I had like the skirt on, but it also has different like shirts that you can go through. I changed the textures on a lot of these pieces myself. And it also has, if you would like to be a cat girl, it has cat ears. It changes the eye size, so it can be a little bit squintier stuff. Chat decides Kozii's outfit for today's stream. Yeah, basically. And then this one has a hue change and like a tint change and stuff like that. I didn't really worry about that stuff. I think I just changed my textures in the actual texture thing. Which was a little bit more work, but it's not too hard. It's not too hard. You basically just have to go into something like Paint Tool Sci, like I had open a minute ago. I'm gonna change back into the schoolgirl one because it's really cute. That one's the most expensive one I own right now, so... How well do some of these things work with like Photoshop? Very well, very well. So I use Sci, but that's mostly because Sci is just my main like art program. But if you go into the textures for some of these customizable models, you can, let's see, I'll pull out I could pull out the texture sheet for this model, technically. Lanoy Girls College. Alright, so the texture sheets look like this when you pull them out. And you can actually just make changes on here. So like, for instance, I added these flowers on here. The flowers aren't normally there. And then I changed the colors inside of VTube Studio. You can actually change the colors inside VTube Studio as like multiply and add additive layers, I think they're called. Yeah, kind of like bitmaps and textures for 3D models, yeah. Also, as long as you stay within the confines of the shape of these pieces, you can make them into like whatever shape or texture you want them to be. So like, if you wanted to, you could go through and you could like undo, like, oh, I want this hair to actually look like this or something. You can just kind of erase the bottom half pretty much and just make this part your hair. So you can do a lot with texture editing with these models too. You have to make sure that the model creator allows for texture editing though. On the models that I've showcased so far, they all allow texture editing. The round is the back of the head. Oh, yes. So this piece is the back of the head. That like piece that sticks out behind. Yeah. And then these pieces are the eye pieces, because this actually has like 3 different eye styles that you can do. You notice a lot of difference in how your computer runs between each one. My computer is pretty good, so I personally haven't noticed too much of a difference, but if they are bigger texture size, you might have worse performance on some systems. So like this texture map is, like this is 100% on this texture map. So it's pretty big. So this model probably on some machines would probably run a little bit slower. I don't know if they have the size of the models listed on these things. That might be something to put on those. There are male presenting customizable models. Yes. I would try looking on Booth. For some models, there's actually quite a few, if we close this for a second. So there's actually quite a few models on Booth that are customizable in some ways, or there's things like the Shiboff vampire model, which I'm sure some of you guys have seen around, because a lot of people use this model, like a lot. This one has different color sets, but they don't allow you to change the textures. It's not allowed to change textures or colors on this model. You have to use their color sets. So it's good to make sure that you're checking and reading all of this stuff. If you can't read Japanese, you can just right click and like translate it. And as soon as it's translated, you can see unauthorized data modification of products. You can't change things. Not allowed. Some of this stuff won't fully translate well, but some of it will. It's pretty affordable. This one is, yeah. This one is only about, it's a little bit less than $15. It's probably around $11, $12 right now, US dollars. Because it's only 1,500 yen. Yeah, no editing this one, but it's really cheap. So that's like kind of the trade-off for some of this stuff. I imagine more expensive models allow for more modifications. Yes, in some cases. So this model that I'm using right now, like I said, I think I paid around $70 for it. The rigging is really nice, so that's something that you also get from it. But this model does have a lot of customizations in the pieces. So if I go back to my chatting screen again and open up like the options again, go into the expression editor, create new expression. So it has different pigtails. It's got both sides for pigtails. You can change like the position of them. So they can be up or down. That's moving my bow too. That's hilarious. You can also change the length of them. So mine were shorter. But you can also make them longer. There are multiple different styles of pigtails. So these are like lower down pigtails. And they also have length sliders on them. These ones are like fluffier ones, which also have the length. And you can just do one side, so you don't have to do two. This has the little, like, kuching style cat bun things, too, on it, which is great. And then this also has these little, like, tufts that stick out to the side, which you can make bigger or smaller. You can do a lot with this one. I think this one also allows, yeah, it's got, like, a little hair bow on it, or it has hair clips. And the hair clips can be on either side, and then you can change their color and stuff. You like the tufts? Yeah, me too. Dragging this VOD to a goblin grave to share with the crew. Yes! Yeah! Customizable models are fantastic. So here are some of the pupil differences and eye differences that you can make with it. Here, let me zoom in more. So you can actually have like a white pupil on it. You can have one of these. I don't even know what to call this kind of pupil, but it exists. You can change the iris. This one has 3 different styles. You kind of have to go to one. You have to kind of like finesse it to get onto one, to get to one of them. And then this is the other one, which is a more round style. They're all pretty good. And then you can do face markings. This has a bunch of different face markings. Well, it looks like only 2. Actually, so I can be a kitsune. You can have fangs. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a clever toggle, right? It's cool. Didn't realize these types of models came with everything to customize, basically. I thought people had to make / change their own custom designs to them. Some of them are like that. So, like, I showcased one of the ones that I bought earlier. I had to do most of the custom textures and stuff myself. This one just has extra things. It has elf ears. I'm an elf girl now. It has, you can change the eye scale. You can make them big or small. You could change the eye shape to be more gremlin-y or like rounded. You can change the iris size. You can move them up and down the face. You can change the eyebrow position up and down the face. You can change the actual face shape, which this toggle is fantastic. Look, it actually changes the whole head to be like more chibi or more adult. Yeah, taking shape-shifting to another level, yeah. And then the mouth scale, you can make it bigger or smaller. You can change the mouth position to go up or down. The nose position. Can you make it to be a boy? Not on... No, most of these, there's either boy or girl versions. So unfortunately, there's more girl customizable models than there are boy ones. Oh, skin color also goes dark. For anyone who was wondering about it. And you can have like stuff like lip gloss on it too, if you want to. You can also change the booba size. You can be peton or like slightly less peton. If you want to. The nose can be bigger or smaller. Yaru kozii. Well, if I was blonde, maybe. You can make the skirts length long or shorts. You can also change the socks. There's different styles of sock. There's like these short ones. There's no sock. There's short white ones. There's long white ones, and there's long black ones. Catfishing level 101. Thank you, Kozii, for all this creative... Oh, I can let the TTS read it, can't I? Oh, and then also... I was talking about highlights earlier. You can add different highlights or change around the highlights on the eye.
Thank you, Kozii, for all this great info. I'm really looking into going into VTubing, so this really helps and encourages me. Also, happy Thanksgiving.
Almost Thanksgiving. It's tomorrow. This one also has eyelashes that you can change. I have to zoom in really close for this one. Because... Here, I'm also gonna make the skin color brighter so that you can see a little bit better. For the... Where'd it go? Not eye position... Not eye skin... Frick. I lost it. Eyelash change. Okay, there's different eyelash styles. you can kind of see the differences. It just adds some extra eyelashes on, basically. Or you can have like a full, just a straight lash. And then this changes the eyebrows. You can have like eyebrows like honey, the little sausages. There's so many different options with this. Look, now I'm Amelia from like ReZero. I'm an elf. I'm a white-haired elf girl. So for colors for these things, because obviously I have things set up to be different colors, the way you end up doing colors is usually by going into Customize Model. You hit Customize Model, you hit Customize Multiply Screen Color for art meshes, and then you get like this big list of things, or you can like hover over stuff. As you click on stuff, you can actually like change the color. So I want more brown hair, and then you can make it a little bit lighter brown hair. And then after you get the color, you can actually go to just like whatever next piece you want to do. And then you paste last multiply and paste last screen color, and it keeps the same color for like everything. So you just paste. You just go through and you paste on every piece that you want. And that changes the color of it all. So you don't ever have to open an art program for some of these things. So now I'm brown-haired in parts. It's pretty cool. You can also, there's a couple of highlight pieces on this. I think you can turn them on and off. But so you can have a couple of streaks of color in your hair if you want them. Now I look like I'm supposed to be some sort of vanilla chocolate combination. After you make whatever color changes you want on the model, you should probably go and turn it into an emote. So you go into the expression editor, or the expression page, and you go down and you hit this plus button on the bottom. Then you hit hotkey action. You have to scroll down into art mesh color preset. And then you record settings. And then it now has this button that I could hit that changes my color to to those settings. And then I could just change back to the other settings that I had. It's cool! I smudged chocolate on myself. Emilia ReZero real? Some of them you can change height on. I don't know if this one has the ability to change heights. I don't think this one does. It really just depends on which model you're using. Because some of them it's like, yeah, you could change the height, and then others it's like, no, you can only change like 2 things. VTubing got such a tech glow up in the past year. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so how many of these have you run into that allow for accessories like swords or stuffed animals? Most of them don't necessarily have accessories added on, unless it's like some sort of hair accessory or stuff like that. By the way, my bow is just an object that I put on my hair. So if I like unlock objects, it's just like an item that I put into VTube Studio and I just stuck to my head. And then you can like double tap it to stick it there and make sure it doesn't move. Like now I can't pull it around. So you can put like objects like that on yourself. Yeah, some sorcery of my own. A little overwhelming almost, the amount of stuff you can use for VTubing. Oof, I know, right? It's true. The day the mesh color changing got added to VTube Studio, a whole new world for VTubers opened up. Yes, but you do have to watch out because some artists don't allow you to change colors of things. So you have to make sure that you're trying to keep within artist terms. Like I said, that one vampire model, they don't want you to change any of the colors. Even in VTube Studio, they would prefer you not change any of the colors. So you have to kind of watch yourself and make sure you're trying to follow their rules as best as possible. Otherwise, they might come after you somehow. I don't know how legally possible it is for them to actually come after you and like sue you or something, but I don't want to try. Also, you have to watch out. There are some models that are like characters from anime. Like there's an Anya model that I saw. There's that girl from Dress Up Darling. Somebody made a customizable model of her. You have to watch out with those models because they're really not commercially licensed. So if you're making money off of them, it's not great. You might have some issues. You also can't like sell products with these models. So if you were making merch, I couldn't like take this model and put it on merch because I don't own the commercial rights to this model. So things like if you were signing up for Kawa, you couldn't use a model like this because we can't commercially market it, you know? You don't own the license to it, so it's harder to work with. Can't sue if the art is mine. True. True. Will you ever bring back VTuber tech news? I want to. I just kind of perished. I got really, really burnt out for a couple of months, but I want to put VTuber tech news onto News Drop as like an article thing, and then I also want to do a couple of videos for the News Drop, the Kawa News Drop channel with tech news stuff. So yes, I will eventually. I just it's going away. I'm almost not burnt out again. I'm taking a vacation, so hopefully that'll help. I think it's like STL files for 3D printing on things like cults and Thingiverse. Some have straight up copyright that don't allow for commercial selling and thus is legally protected. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I wonder how many Jennies are gonna perish from apps. Probably some. So the Jenny model is actually a really interesting case. They don't mind if you change any of the textures at all. So, for instance, my friend Evi, if I go back to this screen again, my friend Evi actually, I'm gonna have to open up YouTube. Wait. YouTube. Okay. So Evi made a custom version of the Jenny model, which looks really nice. Oops. It looks really nice. She changed the hair color. She changed some of the hair textures and stuff like that. She put textures onto like the chest and on the face, which all look really neat. She did all of the texture editing herself as far as I know. The Jenny model is uber popular. I can't blame people for liking it though. Like I also love the Jenny model. It's so good. So good. But yeah, so things like this can help you if you don't have arts knowledge, if you can't really make art yourself. And if you want to get into VTubing with like a low cost, very helpful to use these sort of custom models. If you look on Booth, I had this shop page open. I'll go ahead and just post this in the chat. You just have to search the tag Live2D on Booth. And there's actually a lot on this page that you can find, including some male ones. So here's a guy's customizable model. Like I said, you have to make sure that you're reading the terms and conditions for these things. But they do exist. Here's another male model, it looks like. This one's like a cat boy one. All these models at 2D are their 3D models. Customizable 3D models usually just end up being Vroid models. Vroid is the easiest way to make customizable models. And you can go on places like Booth to get assets for Vroid. So if you look up Vroid on here, for instance, just search Vroid real quick. It has like, here's some free cat ears that you can put in Vroid. Or maybe if I look up 3D character or something. Yeah, here's some tattoos that you can put into Vroid. Here's a dress that you can put into Vroid. There's hairstyles and outfits and poses, and here's a dress, right? These are actual models, I think, that were made with Vroid. These aren't really customizable, but they are models that people made with Vroid that you can just buy if you want them. Yeah, VTuber Studio also has models on booth you can buy and customize. Yes, yeah. You still have the live 2D. Oh, did I also still have the live 2D tag on? No wonder. Oh, I did. There we go. That's better. Okay, yeah, there's sweaters. Here's some hairstyles. Here's some outfit pieces. Here's some swimsuits and stuff. Shoes. Some beachwear. There's lots of stuff for Vroid on booth. Booth.pm. Me and my artist has a symbiotic relationship. She doesn't know how to do rig. I do the rigging. Can't draw for shit. She does the drawing. Yeah! Those are the best kind of relationships. Vroid chibis are cursed. They can make them a little bit better now. I saw one on YouTube. Actually, I wonder if I can find it again. What would I search? What are these searches? Adam TV lot. What are DBS obituaries? Is this just like the popular searches right now? These searches related to Evi? What the heck? My 3D model mama has made a few non-Vroid models on booth, I think. Oh, nice! Amazing. Vroid chibi. I saw one that was really good. Yeah, this one. This one right here. So since they added in the bodysuits, you can actually make some that look like this. Which is a lot better. This is like Mega Man style almost. 3D model. So my search history exposed live on stream. That wasn't my search history. Does Booth have adoptables for one user? Adoptable? Like, yeah, if you're looking for... Oh, this is another one, by the way. This one just came out kind of recently. This one is also a more expensive one, but you can change, like, a bunch of... Oh, God, the live 2D on this one is so good. I really want to buy this one. I just don't have the money to spend on it because it was, like, another $60 or something. I don't have the money for this right now, but it's so good. So this one has, like, hair changes, mouth changes. It's very similar to the one that I'm using right now. Some pigtails. It actually lets you... Yeah, remove the buns or like move them up and down the head, make them bigger and smaller. Got some hairstyles like that. You could take off the jacket and stuff. This one is also super, super good. This one is on Muse Space. So if you want to take a look at that one. Oh my god, that link is huge. What the frick? Can I just have the model as it's written here? No. Oh no! Is it? Okay, good. I have the Twitter thing still. You can see the Twitter link for it. There you go. There's the link for the Twitter post for that one. And then that'll take you to this page. I dare you to make a customizable model. No. Yeah, this is a customizable one. I know, it doesn't look like one, right? I want to buy it just to study it. Honestly, that's same. Honestly, same. I am studying the hell out of... Okay, I really like my custom models that I bought. I love this one. I really like the head movements on it. So, like, I'm studying this one a lot. And then also the Jenny one. Here, I'll pull back out the Jenny again. I'll be a Jenny for a little bit. We always have to talk about the Jenny. The Jenny uprising. I remember when we were all Jennies. Every Jenny. Hello, every Jenny. Hello, every Jenny. How are you doing today? So this one is one of the ones where you don't really have many options for it. It has normal expressions. So it has like blushing, it's got like this stuff, it has the bang removal, the jacket removal. It has the ability to like put your arm up like this and then put this arm up. So this one doesn't have the in VTube Studio changes. You have to do all the texture changes in like your art programs. but they do allow for any changes that you want. One thing I hear when I see this Jenny is, you wanna go, bitch? Need to go do a Valley Girl voice with the Jenny model for extra spice. Oh, I did. I actually, okay, I got I got 5 other friends to get the Jenny model with me, and we all did a stream talking in Valley Girl voices the entire time. Yup. Thank you so much for this info, by the way. Gonna bounce early to get some cleaning done. Alright, Mamoru, I hope you have a good day. Where is this stream? Good question. Here, let me see if I can find it really quick. It was funny, but also horrifying at the same time. Wait, hold on. I'll grab it. I'm sure yep, here it is. Girls' night! It's just called Girls' Night. Oh my god, it's Girls' Night! Here you go. There's that stream. Thank you!
Valley Girl.
Valley Girl! Thank you, Zero! Mommy, sorry. So yeah, that was like 5 of my friends and I all pretending to be Valley Girls for a while. And you could see how customized we made some of our models too. We didn't really do any changes with like the hair size and stuff, like length and stuff like that, but yeah, Valley Girl for 2 hours. I think I had to leave early during that stream, but it was so funny. Yeah, God. I have another customizable model. This one is one that you have to draw things for. But if you haven't seen it before, it's a classic. It's a classic. Waka 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 waka. So this model actually has like a template. It's got like a template. And then you can just like, you just draw over it. So, like if I press play on this, Lua made like a nice template thing. And then it comes like this. So you have to draw on it. But after you finish editing the textures, it just works. So if you would like to make yourself a Muppet, if you'd like to make yourself a Muppet, just check out Lua. And Lua made another one recently, which I could probably find if I check her like media tab. She made a South Park one. She did a South Park model that you can customize. Oh god. Hold on, I'm just gonna search customizable VTuber model because there it is. There it is. Here you go. The South Park VTuber model. So these are both ones that you have to change the textures yourself, but if you change the textures yourself, that's all you need to do. Lua aiming for the cursed VTuber title, isn't she? Yes, absolutely. Lua always is aiming for that title. Always and forever. Going down to South Park, gonna be a VTuber for a little bit of time. Oh my god. If you like to scare the hell out of your friends. Yeah. Snape! Severus Snape! Dumbledore! Snape! Severus Snape! Dumbledore! South Park model link. I just linked it. It's the last one that I linked. I'm gonna put all of these links in the description too, by the way. I have them all like opened up and stuff. So I will add them all to the description after I'm done streaming. If you guys want to reference them back later. Is Muppet hair removable? Yeah. All you have to do for the Muppet hair is you have to just like erase the texture and then it'll be bald. I found the source of the cringe. It's a VTuber. The South Park model is super cool looking. That's true. It is. It's true. What? Customizable one. I'll just go back to being the Jenny for a little bit. The Beast of Legend. Still waiting on a bald model. You'll get a bald model eventually, I swear. I promise. So yeah, there's all of these different things. I definitely suggest checking out booth.pm because Booth has a lot. Oh, here was the other model. Is this link too long? Oh god, that's a long link. Here was the other model that I had bought that I had to change like the textures for. That one was on Etsy. So Etsy also has a bunch of models. Just make sure if you're buying models from like Etsy and any of these like sites that you check and make sure that the sellers are reputable first, because there have been some instances of sellers being like, yeah, I'm selling this VTuber model, and it's not theirs. They don't own it, they can't sell it. That Muppet looks suspiciously unlike Kozii. I don't know what you're talking about. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, no way. Jenny is OP. Honestly, the Jenny model is super good. And I really like being able to do the hand lift and stuff. Wait, what button is that? This one. Why, hello there. Hi. Oh, it's so cute. I love the Jenny model. The Jenny model also has... I'm probably also going to study the head movements of the Jenny model because I really like some of them. The Muppet model's really been silent after that model. Hard to believe moms like that exist. Well, technically it's a big sister model, but... They put the hearts in the eyes to make him more yandere. Oh god. You could. Technically. I need to get a Jenny to troll my audience with. Yeah, the Jenny model isn't too expensive. It's only around $25 right now. The Illinois Girls College one is the most expensive one that I own. Oh! There's also you can also just buy, like, other models. This one isn't customizable, but... You can buy other models on things like Booth. My Halloween kitty model. I actually don't know if I got this off Booth or Coffee or something, though. I forget. But there are a couple of models that you can just buy that are, like, pets or stuff. Oh, there's also some customizable pets. Here it is. Illinois Girls College. There's some customizable pets. There's, a couple of really good, like, birds. And there was actually, like, customizable, like, bunny buns and stuff like that. You can search on Twitter, like I was just on, customizable VTuber model. There are actually a couple on that listing. So if you, like, scroll down on here, there's some Splatoon ones that you can customize. There's this, like, little dongo kind of pet model that you can customize. You can make it into different colors and different animals and stuff. Like little cows or little calicos, or yeah, change the colors and everything. Here's another just normal girl model. There was a daddy model that I saw, but I forget where that was. So here's the marine model that I was talking about, the customizable dress-up darling girl. But you have to watch out with using stuff like this because technically, I mean, you could customize it pretty well, but it's got a lot of similar features to the anime character, so you might want to be careful with it. You know? Might be good to be a little careful with those kinds. Make myself slightly smaller. Yeah, it is super advanced. Yeah, Kevin does fantastic work. Ooh. A customizable Animal Crossing styled wolf VTuber vase apparently exists. Ah, and then there's Cupin. So, if you didn't know, Cupin actually made an app called VTuber Kit, which is an entire application. It doesn't even use VTube Studio or anything like that. It's an entire, oh god. It's an entire application that has like hair stuff on it, and you can add in items, and it does all of the tracking inside of the application. It's a very cartoony style if you like that sort of thing. And you can add items to yourself and so many cool things. If you want to check out Cupin's VTuber kit, I have the link to that. That one is free. That one is free. So this Justin Live 2D. Some of them. The one that I just shown off is actually made in Unity. It's like a game base, basically. Cupin did great work on that. But yes, you can download VTuber Kit for free, and if you support the Patreon, then you get to make some choices with it and stuff like that. Also, VTuber Kit allows for like gradients on hair, and it allows for hair heights, like length and stuff like that. Different hairstyle pieces can be layered together. You could have different outfit pieces. So many cool things. Gotcha club, but VTuber. Kind of, yeah. Kinda. So yeah, check out VTuber Kit if you want like a free option. But yes, I would definitely suggest checking out Booth, especially if you do want to get like 3D stuff done. You can just type in Vroid in the search and search out some like Vroid items, like dresses or shoes or this is like a military style jacket. You can get that stuff on Vroid, and then Vroid just lets you draw hair pieces onto a 3D model, so you can make your own custom looking model. And it has a whole bunch of different cool like face styles and things like that. It's Vroid Studio. I'll type that in chat too. Vroid Studio, and it's on Steam for free. So yeah. Can have your artist friends draw some cool assets for you too for a more unique touch. Yes. Yeah, for sure. If you use any of these customizable models, if you just get assets, you can also just like get a bunch of like assets on these sites too. But if you get like some custom assets for like arm pieces and stuff like that, or if you do things like I added my bow on my custom model here, you can make it more your own. All right, Addie. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, customizable models are crazy. They're actually insane, especially these ones that have like all of the options in the actual thing, so you don't actually have to go into an art program. You can just like, I'm gonna open my expression editor and I'm just gonna change my entire face today. I decide, I think I want, yeah, I want these bangs, but I want them to be a bit shorter. I want to be a bit shorter. Just like, yeah, just like this. And then we'll do, yeah, one of these. I want to look like a hime, like a priestess girl or something. Vroid's really quick to get to grips with. Yes, there's also a lot of good tutorials on Vroid on YouTube. A lot of good ones. Miko. Yeah. When someone first mentioned Vroid Studio, my brain first thought it was a place VTubers go to get buff or something. My brain said roids. Alright, that's fair. Understandable. 300 plus Photoshop layers. Yeah, how many layers do you think they had to actually go through and add on? And how much rigging do you think they had to actually do to get this stuff to work? Look, there's a braid on here. I want a braid? Yeah, give me a braid. I actually want 2 braids, maybe. No, just 1 braid. 1 braid, slightly longer. And then I want like this hair, but shorter. Maybe, nah, this hair, but short. Yeah. Then you could do like pigtails. I want one of the fluffy, not that side, the other side. I want a fluffy pigtail on this side. That's like short. I immediately want to add beads to those braids. You could change the textures and add stuff. Live 2D modeler and artists, $100 to $5,000. Kozii, I make my own models. That's true. I do sell some though. I love Amelia. Yeah, Amelia's great. Wait, where's the eye stuff? Oh, you can have an ahoge, that's right. Look at the ahoge stuff on this one. So it starts out as like this piece, but it has different forms. So you could like, you just bend it into whatever shape you want it to be in. And then you can change the angle of it. It could be like sticking out to the side, or here, I want it to look like this. Do I want it down? No, I want it sticking up, but like that. There's a Harry Potter boat. Yeah, there is. Give me the, hair highlights. Nah. Eyebrow, oh yeah, give me those sausage, salami eyebrows. Hell yeah. Give me those eyes. And, more eye highlights. I want all of the eye highlights. And then I want a pupil. And I want these eyes. Look at this! Well, I want fangs. Fangies, please. And elf ears, thank you. Oh, and I want my head to be, big. Here's my head shape. Skirt length, By the way, this has all of the pieces to work with, this specific one has all of the pieces to work with VBridger. It has like the mouth funnel, mouth shrug, jaw open, press lip open. This can work with VBridger, potentially. Which is crazy. Where can you find these models? I would love for one myself. I posted the links for some of the ones that I've showcased already, but I'll repost the link for this one. And I'm gonna post a bunch of links in the description after the stream. I just have to gather all of the links up and put them all together. I was bit by a werewolf, yeah! What type of hair color do you think fits a girl best? I mean, any? Not a bad price for it. For this one, yeah. This is I think I bought this one for $70. But there are a couple of cheaper ones, like the Jenny model that I showed off is actually only around 25-ish. Where's a face shape? Yeah. Anyway, I'll go back to this. Ta-da! Ta-da! Depends on the girl and her personality. I mean, what? It's such a weird question. I'm gonna be honest. Fits a girl best? What kind of hair color fits a girl best? Any? It's hair. Rainbow. Brown and black and blonde and pink and red and yeah, box colored hair. Yeah, like cardboard box color hair. Perfect. Thank you, Cube. What do you mean? What kind of hair color fits a girl? But any? It's hair. The Akari model is super cute too. Yeah. There's so many good ones. I don't have all of them, of course. I only have the few of them that I've seen more recently, but I'll post as many links as I possibly can for them in the description, so people can just like go model shopping, basically. Yes, the models are incredibly helpful to people who want to start streaming. There's also a bunch, like I mentioned, there are a bunch of models that you can get that are just... You can't really customize them and change them, but they are already pre-set up to be used. Is this one free? What is this? Is this a free model? It's just like a free bunny girl model. You gotta read the terms on these things, of course, but there's some cat girls in here, it looks like. There's look at this hair. This reminds me of like a Pokemon character. It's cute. It's cute. Are we talking about real girls? I mean, even if we were talking about character design, there's so many different hairstyles for character design. If anything, there's more colors for character design than there are normal girls. I wish there was a live studio alternative that didn't have such crippling limitations that the free one has. There's Spine. I haven't really looked too much into Spine, I'm gonna be honest. Here, let me see if I can pull up Spine. Spine 2D. Is Spine free? You can test it. I don't know if it's actually free or anything, but Spine also works with a similar 2D animation sort of thing. I've never tried it, but how much does it cost? Is that forever? It's not a subscription, right? $69. $69 one purchase, looks like. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We used it for the games we worked on. Really? Huh. Neat. Yeah, Spine seems to be pretty good. Oh, sorry, I went back to the model page again. Spine seems to be pretty good too. I've seen some good stuff with Spine with developments, and I've also seen some good products from it. I just haven't actually opened it up to try it yet. I do have some tips on rigging, but not too many. Not too many. Avoiding clashing colors with the rest of the design and stuff. Yeah, but you can use any colors for design too. So it just depends on what colors you're using. I mean, I wouldn't pair like green hair with like an orange outfit, or you might like look like a pumpkin or something. When I first saw this model, I thought, who is this other kozii? Yes, that's true. This is my human 10-year-old form. 3D. Okay, so Zero, for 3D, if you want 3D models, I would also check on YouTube. There's a lot of good Vroid tutorials for making 3D models. It's the easiest way to make yourself a custom 3D model. Vroid. So like for instance, there's some good like speed paints that you can watch. There's Virtual Ray, making a VTuber model for free using Vroid. Virtual Ray does a lot of good tutorials. There's some other people who do good tutorials too that I've seen recently, but maybe I have to type in Vroid Studio instead of just Vroid. Vroid Studio. The virtual reality show. I forgot that she did a little thing on it. I technically did a video on Vroid Studio on how you can like make yourself a really cheap Vroid model. Vroid does not have copyright. Vroid does not have copyright. You can make merch using Vroid. But you can't if you are using like pre-made pieces from like Booth and stuff like that. That has more issues. This teaches you how to do cell shading in Vroid. Lady Asuka! Lady Asuka does great work with Viroid tutorials. Yeah, that was the other one that I was looking for mostly, I think. Yeah. So there's some good stuff. I would definitely search up VTuber Studio and see what you can find on there, because it is worth it. Yeah, the assets, yeah, are per creator's terms if you get pre-made clothes, but you can make custom clothes. The custom clothes, basically, they have like some base mesh pieces for custom clothes, and then you make the textures for them. But they allow you to use those things to be like marketable and stuff. If you didn't know, actually, our dear bear girl Seniersa in Kawa has a Viroid model. She has a Viroid model that's just slightly customized in Blender. So that's definitely something that you can commercialize and like use. 3D isn't unloved, it's very tech involved. Yeah, it's really tough to get like a customized 3D model. Viroid is really the only easy way to make one. Moebun has a nice tutorial on how to get this add-on to work where you can draw textures onto the Viroid models using Clip Studio. Ooh, I didn't know about that. That's cool. Moebun? Neat. Presuming that the assets your Viroid is made of are allowed per... Yeah. I think I read that. I would want Kozii to make a visual novel and the characters are her art. No, that'd be too much work. Not on my own. The VTuber kit? Are you talking about VTuber kit? By Cupin? The one that was made in Unreal. I don't know if Cupin allows for commercialized stuff with it. You would probably have to check the itch.io link and see if there were terms listed anywhere. I think it's pretty much allowed for anything, but I'm not sure. I think 3D models are underrated, but it's understandable with costs and such. Yeah. Viroid is really the only easy way to do it. If you have the drive, passion, and money, I say go for it. Yeah! I've got the base of my model done as we speak, so don't mind me in the background studying what you're showing us. There's also, speaking of customizable things for VTubing, if you wanted to make your own model, if you have some artistic experience, but you just aren't really sure how to make like a nice base thing, like say you can draw hair and clothes. This was kind of something that I had when I was a kid. I could draw hair and clothes really well. I could not draw bodies for the life of me. So there's actually a couple of people who have done some base models that you can use. There's actually base models that you can get that you can then just like draw over top of, and they allow for commercial use for stuff. I can speak, I swear. So, for instance, there's this one. This one is a... Oops. No, I don't know what I clicked on. This one is a bit more on the mature side for anyone who wants something like this. But this has a full PSD all separated out and ready to go that you can just like draw on to try and make a model. There's also one that was done by Catboy Mech. Hold on. Catboy Mech. There is... Oh, where is it? Live 2D bases. There we go. Here we go. This one is just a picture, basically. This doesn't have a full PSD, but it has 3 different forms. It has a more masculine form, a more feminine big booby form, and then it's got a more, like, small, kind of androgynous form. Including, like, eyes and hand positions and stuff like that. You're allowed to trace it. You're allowed to edit it. You're allowed to use it for personal and commercial use. You could do pretty much anything with that thing. So, if you would like that base, there's that. Me who can only draw stick figures. Never be not drawing. Yeah, never use Miku Miku Dance models for commercial streaming. There's some that people made that are like base models that you can customize and stuff. Never use those for commercial streaming. Also, never use VR chat custom bases for commercial streaming, because it seems like people have had a lot of issues with using VR chat bases to try and make their own VTuber models, and people came after them hard. There was some problems. Catboy is a blessing to the community. If you haven't seen Catboy's stuff before, Catboy makes a whole bunch of different assets. There's like a bunch of accessories in here, like little mustaches and stuff. There are different hats that you can wear, including like any color under the sun for both Among Us's and also like Santa hats. There's a bunch of Christmas assets. Since it's coming up, you can like decorate a tree with your community. You can do, there's like cat ears, there's some overlay pieces, some credits stuff. So many good things by Catboy. So many. VR chat bases are made from TDA bases. Ah, gotcha. TDA is used for VR chat, given it's against the rules. Oh, is it against the rules to use it for VR chat? God, I didn't even realize. The only thing I need to say is that you need to pay for VTube Studio Pro, and it's like 25 to 30 to use a phone with the PC app. No, actually you don't have to. You can connect it without paying for it. Also, they're perfectly okay with you clipping out the model, the little watermark thing. They just mentioned it on their Twitter recently. They said it's perfectly fine if you just clip it out. I don't know if I can find it again. It's actually been a while since they posted about it, so I might not be able to. But yeah, no, they allow for you to just not pay for it and just use like without any actual payments. Yeah. So you don't have to. Hello, Brushy. Hello. What's up? VTube Studio Pro is for the wireless function. No, I'm pretty sure that you can connect it without buying it. There might be a guide somewhere. I would probably go into the VTube Studio Discord to try and ask them about it. I'm pretty sure you don't have to buy it. But I guess I'm not entirely sure. Wait, did I say Viroid or VTube? Oh god, they both are V something studio. Anyway. Just really preferred wireless. I would suggest wired. No matter what. Because wired is going to make sure that you have less lag. Because there could be potential lag between your tracking and your PC for wireless. You could also get like some spottiness every once in a while with wireless. And also I've had a ton of glitches with wireless. And you can't even use multiple versions of... So you can actually technically open multiple copies of VTube Studio and have multiple models up at the same time, but you can't do that unless you're plugged in. You have to be plugged in to do it. Yeah, dropped frames, tracking issues. I 100% suggest wired. Middle of the night. Oh my god. Why did you wake up in the middle of the night? What are you doing? Use it for VC face blend shape sending. Can't you do that with wired? I think I do mine with wired, with VC face. If you ever release evil alpaca merch. Evil alpaca? I have to release, it has to be evil? It can't be just like normal alpaca? Oh, man. Okay, alright. Well, maybe I'll have an evil arc, a dark Baka. If it's sending blend shapes via a separate program, it's wireless only, I think. Really? Because I've never unplugged my iPhone. I've never unplugged my iPhone, and I just use iFacial mocap with VC Face just fine. I've also used iFacial mocap with VBridger fine. You sure about that? Yeah, iPhone user. I my lovely friend Booster bought me an iPhone, but I don't actually use it. It never gets unplugged from my PC. It's just a camera. It's just the camera. I use Android for all my day-to-day stuff, and then I just have, like, you know. Isn't a webcam just cheaper than an iOS app? Why do people use iPhones? So webcam tracking isn't as enhanced as iPhone tracking is. iPhone tracking is really good. Though in the more recent updates of iPhone stuff, there's been more issues. But it can capture your facial motions a lot easier. And webcam tracking tends to have a lot of issues catching your eye movement. So like, you could see my eyes moving side to side without like my head moving or like up and down and stuff like that. Or if I look down but look forward at you, my eyes don't look down. When I was using my webcam, that wasn't the case. So I can make my webcam tracking look pretty similar to iPhone tracking, but it will not catch the eyes the same. It just doesn't quite work the same. Hello, Lisa! I am doing well. Hello, hello. Yeah, you don't need the most expensive. Anything with Face ID will work. You can also just go buy one used and like use it just as a camera. Basically, iPhones have better facial mocap versus Android webcam. Yes. Though they're trying to fix that. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, VTube Studio has just added a new tracking thing partnered along with NVIDIA, which might do better tracking, but I haven't seen too many tests of it yet. So I'm not sure. Oh yeah, with VBridger too, for sure. Also with 3D in general. Yeah, Meowface is good though. Meowface lets you do, I think it added in the ability to use hand motion too with Meowface. But Meowface isn't for 2D, it's for 3D. So it's a little bit different. Cheek puffs might be there, but not the tongue yet. Ah, makes sense. We're all talking about tracking things now. Hoping someday any webcam will improve significantly just so I don't have to buy an iPhone. True. Hopefully. How do you trace hands? Like with the... Oh, like tracking hands? So some hand tracking things can work just with like a camera. Usually it's only webcam based, not phone based. So that's the difference. If you want like hand tracking with a 3D model, you're probably gonna want a webcam and not an iPhone. So that's a funny difference. I think webcam tracking also is the only way to do hand tracking in VTube Studio. And there's actually like, hold on. I have this thing. I think I have to make it an item. I haven't used it in forever. I'm just gonna open it and... Because I don't have a webcam set up, so I can't do anything with it. There's this arm asset that you can get. And technically, it's set up so that if you have like hand tracking set up and you can actually like put a webcam up and move your hand around, it will move with your hand. And it'll actually like turn front and back. You can do like peace signs, all of the fingers move up and down and stuff. It's just a hand. Just a hand. Yeah, that's Kendra's arm. Yeah, this is what holds the gun all the time. Hello, I'm a mother again. Can you flip people off? Yes. Yes, you can with that hand. You can also buy that hand. I bought that hand. That was by BG... Hold on. BG2_4. How do I get to their shop? Why don't they have their shop listed on here? What the heck? How am I supposed to find their shop? What the hecky? This is just for commissions. Oh, never mind. I found it. I found it. It's also on Booth. If you want to buy the hand, it's also like $25 or so. Animal Crossing model. Ah, the Animal Crossing model. You want to see it? That's one of my custom ones. Hold on. I think... Oh god, I have so many. Look at, there's 5 of them. This one? Nope, not this one, I don't think. This one? I think it's this one. This one's the one that's actually set up. Hello. Hello. I have the Christmas Animal Crossing one too, which I'll be using probably near Christmas because it's my only Christmas themed thing. It has an ugly sweater on. I think this one changes its hair too. What button is that? Oh god. Oh god. I have too many buttons. Ears. There we go. Hair. And I can hold coffee. And I can sip coffee. Except, what do you mean except the Muppet? I'm gonna make, just watch, I'm gonna make the South Park model next. You can't stop me. The only thing that I hate is when you use your webcam, it uses a lot of RAM compared to using an iPhone or any other phone. Yes, that's true. Because it's on your PC, it's using your actual, like, graphics processing to try and make everything work. So it does use a lot more of your, like, RAM. It's, it kind of sucks. Yeah, this is not a freebie or buyable. This one is one of the ones that I made on my own. Are there any other buyable things that I had? I don't think so. I think it was mostly those. Should I go back to... I'm gonna go back to the Jenny. You forgot about the teeth? I also forgot about the teeth. Did you break out your slime? I did earlier, but I can do it again. I'll be jiggly. I'll put all of the links for all of these different models that I bought in the description. So this one, right? This is one of the ones that has like expressions on it, which means that if you want things like the ears to happen, you have to set different expression pieces and like toggle them on. So I have to turn on my ears every time. But I still get to be a jiggly little pucka. Let's go! That's a good Pia cosplay. Thanks! The drooly. You need it? Okay, here. Let me grab the link for that one again. I love customizable models, though. Let me just tell you. I am, like, addicted to this stuff. I sit there and I stare at freaking Booth constantly. Like, oh. Like, oh, look at that. Oh, I could buy one of those. Oh, man, what if I had this mod? Look at, this one looks customizable. This one looks like it's got different hair pieces and stuff on it. Look how cute this is. I could buy that. I know I'm addicted to models, though, so that's part of my issue. Oh, look at this. Look how cute this one is. This one's adorable. The Akari model. Oh, I think someone was talking about the Akari model earlier, right? Here's the Akari model link. The fact that it's so cheap is crazy to me. I know, right? Right? Window shopping VTuber. Is that what you say? You're broke all the time? No, but I did find out that I was paying $35 a month to Twitch earlier. I didn't realize how many subscriptions I had running. I've canceled some now. Good job! Wait a minute. The TTS will say something, I'm sure. Oof, on the Twitch subs, right? Wait, will it not? Does it not wanna? Where's my TTS? Huh? Where'd my TTS go? It didn't talk about the other one. Alright, I'll read it.
Time to fund your addiction.
Bruh. Your parameter guide on mouth rigging helped me a lot for the new model I'm working on. Learned better the teeth positioning because of it. Thanks. I'm glad to help. Now it says it.
Your parameter guide on mouth rigging helped me a lot for the new model I'm working on. Learned better teeth positioning because of it.
Now it
Thanks.
says it. It just had to do Steve first. It's like, oh, Steve is talking. I love Steve. Thank you, Gucha. I'm glad to help. I'm glad that I was able to help somebody out. I don't have many guides, but my mouth guide is one of the few that I do have. The slime is so kawaii. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah. 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 Yeah, oof on the Twitch subs, exactly. I always wondered how to set up toggles, especially for the day when my model has more than one outfit. Do I need a stream deck or a keyboard keybind? You can do multiple things. So if you see like these things on my screen, these two little buttons, this is actually what I have set for my ears right now. There's on-screen buttons for VTube Studio that you can have set to toggle things. Or you can set it to keyboard bindings. And you can also set it to Stream Deck. There's like an app that you can get on Stream Deck for VTube Studio to set up things there. I also have like one of those gamer mice. So I have like buttons on the side of my mouse that have like all of my different expressions and stuff. And that's how I toggle those things. I popped up on your recommendation. Hello, Space Cats. What's up? I was talking about different ways that you can customize models. This one is a customizable model. I also have the Illinois Girls College model that I bought recently. This one. This one is probably now the most expensive one that I own. But I do like it a lot. It's just also very expensive. Hello, Not Twilight. What's up? Wait, how much is it? It was like 70. Okay, basically I was like, oh, should I get Dark Tide? Should I go get Dark Tide so I can play with my best friend? Maybe I should get Dark Tide. And then I saw this and immediately bought it. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not buying Dark Tide now. I don't have enough money for Dark Tide anymore. Very expensive is relative. A custom model can be a whole lot more. Yeah, so custom models are always going to be more expensive than trying to get one of these. $70 is nothing. For a VTuber model. Most VTuber models that are actually fully custom will run you anywhere from like $300 to like $3,000 for some pretty decent ones. Oop. And a oop. And a oop. There we go. I got him. Imagine spending like 5K. Raisa, but your model is incredible. I love Novage's rigging, so... Your model is so good. I'm jealous. Right? Right? It was so good! Considering the cost of a license for that program, it's not too surprising. For Live 2D? Yeah. I actually have a couple of years of Live 2D paid in advance now. I think I paid... well... I've actually been sponsored by Kawa Entertainment. They bought me three years of Live 2D. Thanks, Kawa. But it was around $300 for 3 years of Live 2D, which is... I hate subscription models like that, but you know. I can't live without the full pro version anymore, so... If you're still in college/uni, you can buy 3 years on discount. They also do discounts pretty frequently, besides that, like on their own. They'll do like New Year's discounts. They'll do like just random sales. It's kind of like Clip Studio in that way. Clip Studio also does like sales all the time. Live 2D likes to do sales for just like random events. Like I think when we got it, it was around Golden Week. So the sale was $300 for 3 years, but it's usually more expensive than that. Yeah, yen is also pretty cheap right now, so it could be a lot less depending on currency. Yeah. Yeah, true. True. True facts. But yeah, so custom live 2D models can be really expensive. So it's really nice that you can have like these nice extra ones that you can just customize on your own and use at least for a while to get into VTubing and see if you like it and see if you would want to continue it and get yourself a custom model and stuff like that. You can save up. You could maybe get yourself a Vroid to start with if you want to get like a really customized thing that you know that you can like commercially use. VTuber Studio is good for that. That one's 3D, but if you're making starting out with a pre-made one you can customize or just straight in and get a custom one made, I would recommend starting off with a pre-made one because you never know if you're actually gonna like streaming and being a VTuber. Some people, Rayless, have spent like a lot of money trying to get into VTubing. I think he spent $11,000. Don't you owe me? It's true. You did a video on it. You outed yourself. Anyway, I think he spent like $11,000 or something, and yeah. Don't do that. If you're an artist and you can like make your own model and learn how to make your own stuff, I would suggest doing that. I think that getting into live 2D right now would be really good for anybody who does like commission work, especially with things like NFTs and stupid AI art and stuff like that. Live 2D stuff, live 2D commissions are big right now. There's not a lot of people who know how to do live 2D. Yeah, the live 2D market is so volatile. It's big money. It's big money. Big dollar. Let's code Miko levels. Only about 2K of that was the model. That's fair. That's fair. Understandable. 2K for a model even. When you first start. My boy. I would start with some of these free customizable ones because you never know if you're actually gonna like streaming. If you don't even want to like think about it like this, right? You may not ever make back the money that you put into VTubing. You may never make any of it back. So, I would start with just a couple of things. See if you like it as a hobby, if you're enjoying it. If you do, then maybe you can look into getting something that's a little bit more customized. I would save money to get that custom thing and get like a good custom one because you're probably not going to get another one for a while. Ever gotten a model from Nizuma? Yeah! Nizuma models are also good. Nizuma is Live 2D's personal store. Nizuma. The problem with Nizuma is I don't think that you can actually buy things from the Nizuma site unless you have a Japanese credit card, as far as I'm aware. Because I've tried to buy things from Nizuma before and it did not let me. But if you want to check it out, the Nizuma site has a lot of good live 2D models on it too, which you can get. It also has like nice things like costumes that you can use for your models. That's another thing. If you wanted... Hold on, I have to bring up another creator on booth. Usaneko Memory did this really cool thing. They have... Oh god, Usaneko... Is that it? Yeah, okay, so Usaneko... I know, I love their stuff too! Okay, hold on, wait. Just a second. So this will help for anybody who's looking for like overlay stuff more than models. But Usaneko Memory makes a bunch of different like background pieces. Like this set alone has like window pieces. It has like city skyline pieces. It has like outdoor pieces that you can put beyond the window. And you can make like whole walls that are outdoor scenery. And then you can go and you can buy like their Christmas set, or you can buy like, I don't know, a stack of TVs or something. An outdoor set. They have so many good things. This Honey bought this one recently. It's a cardboard room. It's a cardboard room. I remember this. Honey bought this. Seems very like her. So there's that. And they have something for people who have live 2D models. Especially people who like make your own models. This is fantastic for it. Hold on, let me post. This is their booth site for all of their overlay pieces. But they have another one that they made, which is Vimi. And Vimi Usaneko Memory is all outfits. And they're all sectioned out to be compatible with Live 2D. So you can buy outfits on here, like you're going clothing shopping for your VTube model, and then you can rig them onto your model. They allow you to rig it. It says in their terms that they allow rigging. So you can like go in and you can buy like a cloak or something. You can buy one of these cloaks and then let's see, where is it? I want to find the actual bit on their terms that tells you that you can rig it. For commercial use, though if you're a corp, you have to contact them once by Twitter DM. They're not waiving the copyright. That's important to know. They don't want you to sell the individual material. Understandable. It's theirs to sell. They might publish your stuff if you use it. And as far as I'm aware, it should say somewhere that they allow for rigging, but I can't find it for the life of me right now. Clothing that anyone can wear as long as they have their own face or live 2D model / standing figure. I think that counts. I don't know. I can't find the actual thing anymore. You only have to pay for it if you want a USB connection because it will time you out after 5 minutes. Oh. Can I ask, what do you think of buying a pre-made model that someone is selling due to rebranding that is previously streamed with, and they already have a following? It depends. I would check, and make sure that they have permission to sell that model. Also, let me put the clothing shop in the chat for people. For anyone who wants to go clothing shopping with me, because, oh my god, there's just so many good... Look at the freaking Halloween outfits that they've got. Like, school outfits, they have... I'm making my next model with this stuff in mind. I want to make it with a similar kind of anime-esque style to this stuff, so I can just, like, I can go outfit shopping. Now, unfortunately, almost all of them are made for girls, I think. Which does suck. But there are some on here that are male. A win for the ladies. Poor men. There are some that are male. There's also like pajamas on here. Oh my god, I fucking love them, man. They're so good. Outfit shopping, the best part of the V-Ride experience. So anyways, I would check and make sure that they have permission to sell their model, because some people have been going outside of their live 2D rigger and artist model owners' permissions and selling, like reselling their stuff without asking. And in some cases that can cause some issues because it can go against the artist's TOS. But as long as it seems like they have permission to sell everything that they're selling, I think it's fine to buy like a pre-made model that somebody else has already used. The only issue that you're really gonna get is that you might have people coming in who are like, why are you using X person's model? Or like, wow, I remember when you had this name, when you're actually not even the same person or something like that. That's the biggest issue with buying somebody's pre-made custom model. If you're a guy, you get a suit or sweatpants and you'll like it because there's nothing else. Yeah, that did happen with a Twitter drama before, yeah. Kozie's earning silently taking a dive in asset stores. You have no idea how many pieces I've bought from Usaneko Memory before that are just like... I have like beach sets, and I have like sunflower sets, and I've got like, I have room sets. I don't use any of them. I just buy them. Man! I shouldn't buy so many asset pieces, but... Cause his summer gonna hit different. Bro, I got so many summer pieces now. I got a freaking background. Where is it? This? No. Fuck. Unload. No, not unload the model. Frick. Ah, God. Default. No, color picker. That one. There we go. Okay. Where am I? I'll bring out a Jenny again. Hi, I'm back. I'm a Jenny. I have a thing that I bought. It's like an animated... Yeah, there it is. My glamping background. It's like a live 2D animate. Like, I could go camping. I could go camping! Here, should I move the thing so it's actually fully on screen? Good enough. Yeah, it's like the tropical one, except this one's live 2D, so it has like actual toggles that I can use. What are the toggles again? I don't remember. Anyway. For 2,800, I think getting your own custom one would be better, to be honest. It depends. If you really, really like a style, if you are like, if I had a model, it would be that one. Then I would just buy it. Because like, well, sorry. Because like, clearly, if you like it that much, it's something that you'll probably enjoy having as your own. But if it's not something that you're like really into, like, oh my god, that's like, that is me. That is everything that I love. I would just get a custom one. Jenny does have a good necklace. You're right. Hello, Nathaniel. Edits. Neat. But yeah, so if it's something that you're not super into, I would just get your own. If it's something you are really into and you're like, oh my god, it's perfect, then sure, you could buy it. There's nothing really stopping you from it. I actually know a friend who's bought some models like that too, and she has an addiction to... She has an addiction to just owning models though. Hello, Sanity! People make these models for you to use, so I don't see any issue. Yes, well, we're talking about if people bought themselves a custom model and then sold it. If you should get something like that. I think yes, as long as it's something that you really, really like. Because otherwise, you're probably later down the line, you're gonna be like, I don't know, like, this doesn't really feel like me. I've seen that happen a lot. I'll see who bought somebody's model on Twitter, and I'll like follow them for a little bit to see how they're doing, and like if they're cool. And pretty much every time I've seen it happen where they're like, this model just doesn't feel like me. It just doesn't fit me. It's like, you spent so much money on that. Please. I am pretending to be human. Just don't tell. Kind of lose the hype behind the debut slash having everything custom and new too, so that's something to consider. I think debut culture is kind of on the way out. I think people are kind of tired of debuts. I think it would honestly be better to create some sort of content as a debut, like a music video or some sort of introduction video thing, or like a clip compilation of funny moments, something like that. and introduce yourself that way. I don't know if people are watching debuts as much unless they're for companies. Because if you're watching a company debut, you're watching the company debut usually to see how they're going to get along with the other company members. Like if you're watching a Hololive debut, you're thinking more about how these people are going to interact within the greater Hololive net. You're not really thinking about just meeting this singular person on their own. You're thinking about meeting the new generation of the company that you like already. But, yeah. Wait, but my debut though. You can still do a debut. Just, you know, I don't think the hype is as big anymore. Pre-made's for a test drive as a VTuber, and if you want it as a career, custom models so you can make money for them. 2D easier to find, 3D is more work. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. I could get a custom from the artist for 600 and 350 for the rig, so maybe I should just get a custom. Yeah. I would just get a custom in that case. Because that sounds like it probably is coming with more assets along with just the model, which can be nice, but I think you could probably get assets for cheaper too. If you're not in a company, debuts only work if you have already established yourself within the VTubing space. A lot of debuts get hype if you were known pre-debut. That's true! That's true. Hype yourself up ahead of time. It's fine, I'll be an unknown VTuber doing an unwatched debut. Everything will be daijoubu! Hontoni? Hype building for indies basically requires you to commission big artists, big editors, big animators to basically pay to win your hype from them promoting you with their art. It is something to consider. It does kind of add to the hype if you're getting like, oh, I got a Brian Sui rig. That's a big thing because he's done a lot of big people and a lot more people will see your stuff just from him doing it for you, right? But if you don't know if you're gonna be into VTubing, you should definitely start with just a customizable thing. Just a cheapo model. Is Kawa debut happy or are they relaxed about the new gens? We did debuts for all of our current talents. We'll probably do debuts for the next batch too. Company debuts are a different kind of beast as opposed to indie debuts. Because people are gonna watch the Kawa debuts thinking about like, how is this person gonna hang out with Honey? Or like, how is this person gonna get along with Kozii? Who is this new person in my Kawaverse? Can I ask one more question? Do you think it's better to use one model and one design, or I've seen people use 2 different models from different artists like Iron Mouse? Well, you see, I'm a bit, biased there. I have a little bit of a bias in that. Well, you see, I have this model when it loads. There we go. I have this model for myself. And I have my summer model. 40 plus models. I'm not at 40 plus. Oh god. Oh god, I'm sorry. I have you don't see the arms attached. It's fine. I have my summer model for myself. I have my Animal Crossing models. I have my Splatoon model. I don't got 4 arms! You saw nothing! I got my Splatoon model. I still need to make it not blue. It was just for Splatfest, but I haven't changed it back yet. I have my Animal Crossing model. I have 15! I have 15. Don't mind me. It's probably fine. Whoops! What did I click on? Oh, Honey. Oh, Old Honey. Oh my god, I'm Old Honey! Oh my god, I'm Old Honey! I didn't mean to become Honey! That's fine, I guess. There's pros and cons to corporate versus indie. True. Hold on. I wanna curse you. I just wanna curse you. Oh god. Mother and daughter. I've been doubled. Jenny and her daughter. Iron Mouse also has mentioned she just likes having the ability to look different and change models as she wants. It's really up to you to have, if you want to have multiple models. Yeah, that's basically me too. I like the ability to be what I want, but I also am an artist who is a perfectionist, and I can't help but want to improve my model every couple months. And I go, ah, this is ugly now, so I have to make a new one. So, you know. Anyway, yeah, I think having multiple models and persona kind of things like that, different designs like that is fine. I think it's always good to have one design as like the main design, or at least design elements. So for like Iron Mouse has like very specific, like she has pink and she's got the purple highlights, and she usually has horns, she usually has a tail, she usually is wearing pink and maybe black or purple or stuff like that. Like there's very specific design pieces that are good to continue through models. So for like these two designs even, I have the purple, I have the yellowy color on everything. I've got the flowers on both of them right now. Where's my jacket? There it is. So they're still really similar and you still know that they're both mine, but they're different. I'm covering one model when I look at the screen so I can focus on one kozii. Should make a dad. I heard that. I need to make a dad. I need to go find myself one of the male customizable models and make myself a dad kozii. Kozii father. Kozii father can take me on a fishing trip. I want to have two models, one more kawaii and one more cyberpunk. Yeah, that could be good. Hard to find customizable models with animal ears built in. So what I did for animal ear stuff, I'm moving this. She'll peek out of the corner. So what I did was I made myself items of my ears. So I have, if I go in here, where are they? Ear. Okay, ear 1. And then I put this behind the model. So I have ear 1. And I just like kind of stick it on like this. And I make sure it's attached to the model so it's moving. And then I grab the other ear. Ear 2. I could just type it in, but I am lazy. Make sure that goes behind the model. Make sure it's about the same size. And attach that to the head. And then I have my ears. And I can pin them onto the model to make sure I can't like remove them accidentally. So that's one way to kind of make animal ears work. If you just like make ear assets and you kind of stick them on. You can also do the same thing with accessories. That's how I got my bow. So I have like the bow on here. And then I just make it a little smaller. I rotate it a little bit. I stick it on the head somewhere. And I pin it. Ta-da! Like that. Cursed 4 ears, let's go. Yeah! Some models allow you to remove the ears, by the way. Not this one, but some do. You can also go into the texture file and just like erase the ears. Technically. Because if you just erase the ear texture, that could work. Okay. Did I get everything? I think I answered everybody's questions and stuff. I'm going to grab all of the links that I used today, especially for like the models that I have here, and I will put them all in the description for people, so you can see them all and like purchase them yourself if you want to. I'll also link booth down below, especially with like searching for live 2D models or like searching for Vroid stuff. I'll link some Vroid stuff down below. Yeah, I gotta go back and like add a bunch of stuff to the description basically. I did not draw any of this. I didn't draw any of this. All of this was customized and bought. I bought these models. I did draw other models, but not these. Like I drew my models, my personal models, like where the heck, there it is. I found it. This model. I drew this. Hi. But I didn't draw the other ones, no. Only these. Oh my god, sisters, I know, right? No, I didn't make any of them. I'm obsessed with the face on this. Oh, thanks. Thanks. So nostalgic for me. Actually, I changed the face. It looks like this right now. But it used to look like this. I changed it recently. I got a nose job. I also got an eye job. Reminds me of my childhood, really? That's cute. That's cute. Okay, so I will try and put everything down below. I will hopefully get that done within the next like half an hour or so. I just have to grab a bunch of links, so it shouldn't take too long. And if anyone has any questions or anything, you can add them in the comments. If you didn't catch the stream live, or if you just have anything else to add on or stuff like that, you can stick it in the comments and I will try and answer as I can. You were an FMDer back in the day? Oh my god, really? Sheesh. Yeah! Custom models are fantastic. It is a wonderful world, and it's very dangerous for my wallet. Please send help. I can't stop buying them. I have a problem. Alright guys, I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing some Minecraft tomorrow. I'm going to go lay down though, because my poor sick body had my booster shot yesterday, and I need more rest still. Alright, bye-bye! Let me see if there's anybody to raid really quickly, just in case. I've been trying to do that more often. Raid, pick, redirects, anybody on? Man, why is everybody always upcoming? It's always upcoming streams. I just wanna see... It's fine. Frey is playing Pokemon again, so let's go say hi to Frey. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you have a good day. Bye, bye.